I'm a store manager in Farmville, Virginia, my first store. And I was actually off that day, but couldn't help myself. I go by the store and I see a lot of activity outside the back room of the store, and I pulled up and asked, "What the heck's going on?" They're like, "Sam's at the airport. Need somebody to come pick him up." And so of course I said, "Keep doing what you're doing. I'll go get him." And where I'd been off, I'd had a haircut. I ran by the house real quick, took a shower, and headed to the airport. Luckily, it was on the way. And so I picked Mr. Sam up at the local little airport in Farmville, and he had flown in by himself in his plane and was standing there waiting. And when I pulled up, he's like, "Took you some time, you're late." And I was like, "Well, Mr. Sam, it takes a little bit of time to get here from the store, about 30 minutes. He said, "All right, let's go." So we get in the car, and I had just bought me a new car, and he was kind of curious about what it was and ended up telling me I need to get me a truck instead of this car. So we worked our way through town. Mr. Sam's asking the normal questions back then, how much advertising was per column inch. We were talking about the Sunday premium pay and what that should look like. And luckily for me, there was a little bit of construction on the way back to the store. So we rolled into the store, we get into the parking lot, and when we pull in, he looks at his watch and he says, "You're right, it takes 30 minutes. So he had timed me on the way back as to why it took me so long to get to the airport. So that was very interesting. And we go in the store and we start touring, and the newspaper had heard, because of the little small town, they'd taken some pictures. And we walked around the store and different people spoke. He talked to the associates, and then we did he did the famous part there where we got to the end. He said, "Hey, get all your department managers together. I'd like to talk to them." And you'd always heard about Sam doing that. So I got them called together, and they all came to one place, and I started walking over there with him. He said, "No," I said, "your department managers, I want to talk to them alone."